Hey, what's up guys, Tony here, and I'm bringing you another Modern Warfare 2 Exploits video. Now this one I don't feel so bad because this lobby we got into, and this is a bigger party by the way, this lobby that we got into, it was full of tryhard ninjas like quickscoping and stuff, and so we were doing our best to do the exploits again. I think this one I think I did for the most part and only use me blade-ish. I say ish because I shoot my gun a bunch of times. I kill a couple of guys with grenades and stuff like that, but I think I killed one guy with a tar too. Anyways, what I want this commentary to be about is to go back and do a little bit more of these ghost commentaries. Mainly because two things happened this weekend that got my like, oh shit, meter running or whatever. But anyways, Saturday when I went into work, I went in and it was really slow. It was just dreadfully slow. And my boss was right there, and I was like, "Hey, Michael, let me ask you a question." And he goes, "Okay, what's up?" And I said, "Is the store haunted?" And he goes, "Oh yeah," like without hesitation. "Oh yeah." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's the girl from The Ring." And I was like, "What are you talking about, the girl from The Ring?" He goes, "Oh yeah, she sits on the make table." He goes, I envision her to be the girl from The Ring that sits on the make table and throws stuff off the make table. And so he was very casual about it, and it's, I guess, because he's in there a lot alone. I guess things happen when he's alone. So I'm just like, wow, are you kidding me? You know, because like I said before, I'm pretty much a skeptic, and so I'm trying to keep that alive, you know. And it's not like it's scary or it scares me. To be honest, it's actually kind of fascinating because we really don't know what happens to us when we die, you know. Nobody's ever come back like, hey, check it out, this is what it's like. There's a hotel, and there's a bar, and there's a pool, and stuff like that. So we don't know. So death is quite the enigma, you know. So anyways, but something happened last night too, and I was telling my manager, I'm like, why has it got to happen? Here it is, almost a year and a half after I started working here, and things have got to start happening. So here's what happened last night. I came back in from a delivery. It was like 8:30, about the same time it was before. And I was just really dog-ass tired from yesterday. I had a doubleheader yesterday, and I'm gonna save all that for my baseball commentary. But I was super tired. I mean, I was just smoked, you know. And it was getting towards the end of the night, and actually I was getting kind of grumpy because I was really tired. I just wanted to go home. And then, you know, my manager was like, "Oh, I got a double for you." I'm like, I don't want to go on a double. I just want to take one and go home. Actually, ideally, I just wanted to go home right then at 8:30, but that wasn't gonna happen. So, anyways, excuse me. Anyways, oh, so I'm standing next to this rack that we have the pizza bags on. You know, those bags that people bring your pizzas in and stuff. They're like hot bags. Anyways, so I'm standing next to that rack. That's right next to a map. That's right next to a door. And this is all within like a 10-foot space in length, and it's kind of narrow because there's a soda machine next to everything. So it's like a corridor. As I'm standing there, I hear it's a heavy security door. I hear the security door pull, like it hits the lock, and it goes. So I look, because usually kids mess with it, or there's grown-ups who are fascinated by this door and they want to touch it. But it was 8:30 and there was nobody in the store, so I look at because there's a little like window, like a very small window. So I'm looking through it, nobody, and I open the door. I'm like, there's got to be a kid or something here. Nobody's there. So then I close the door, and then I kind of like mess with it a couple of times to see like how much force it would require to pull open, because basically it was pulled open or pushed from the inside. It was like that. And so I told my manager Ken, I was like, the door just sounded like it tried to open, you know. And she's like, oh, that happens all the time. She goes, that's the wind. I'm like, that's not the wind. It takes a lot of force to open this thing. And I couldn't explain it. And I was just kind of like, damn, man, this is oh, look at that, failed the knife. And so I was like, man, this is crazy. I can't get my head wrapped around this. But so I had a second incident at work within 2 in 2 weeks. Look at those nades. Get this guy, yeah, commando. Excuse me. But here's okay. This I don't know why I wanted a commando from like 50 feet away. Oh, I don't even have commando on. I'm ninja on. Never mind. That's probably why I lost so many knife battles. Oh, so I want to tell you about my parents' house. Cause my parents' old house in this town called Temecula. If you guys are familiar with the San Diego area, well, it's actually the South Riverside County area, but Temecula. So they moved in this house in Temecula, and when they moved in, I was still living up in Santa Barbara, and I'd come down and visit. But the thing is, though, is I never really felt comfortable in that house. Like every time I'd come down to visit, I would have to sleep with the TV on, which is really weird. I never could understand what or why I got those feelings. So anyway, so there was this back bedroom that would end up becoming my younger brother's bedroom when he was living in the area with his wife and kid. So anyways, yeah, I was staying back there every time I'd come visit, and I'd always have to sleep with the TV on. And then back in 2007, when I moved back down for good from Santa Barbara after I was done with my photography school, I moved up to they had a master bedroom upstairs, so I moved upstairs, and I never felt like comfortable there, and I had to sleep with the TV on upstairs too, and it was just one of those weird feelings. Like I couldn't explain it. It's just like I couldn't, sleep. I wanted to say like I was afraid of the dark, but I just couldn't do it. It was really weird. So I had the TV on all the time, and it's really weird. So anyways, but I never really experienced anything there that I thought was kind of weird as far as like when I was living there. But when I started to go up there to visit, that's when weird things happen. Because if you can picture this, my parents had this the front room area. It's kind of like a walkway, sort of a greeting room, and then they'd have this archway that came back to the kitchen, and pretty much the dining room. And one time I was up there, I was visiting, and we're watching TV and stuff, and we're all facing the TV, which faces the archway, which faces the greeting room, which faces the door. So from when you look at the archway, you can see all the way to the front door. And it was dark in there, and I was watching some TV, and I get the chills, but I get laughy. I kind of laugh when I think about this too because of how I handled it, and how my dad handled it, which is the special case. I look through him, and I'm like watching TV, and then I see something out of the corner of my eye, and I look, and I see this like black head and shoulders like peek out from around. Oh man, I'm getting freaking goosebumps right now talking about this. Peek out from around the corner. So if I'm facing the door, it'd be my right hand side. The corner, like head and shoulders, just peek out and go back. And I take off my glasses. I look at them. My mom and my dad look at me weird because I'm looking at my glasses. I clean them. I put them back on. I look again, and there's nothing there. And I turn to my parents. And I'm like, I could swear that I just saw a black head and shoulders peek out from the archway just now. And my dad, without missing a beat, goes, "Oh, I see shit in there all the time." And then we got talking about it, and I guess my dad has seen a lot of like shadowy movements and stuff in that room. And the thing is about my dad, though, is he's very dense, like when it comes to anything that's like supernatural or whatever. My mom is very sensitive, not like in a psychic sort of way, but she gets those feelings and stuff. I kind of get those feelings, that like creepy, icky feeling like someone's watching you. My older brother and my dad are very dense, like they don't notice shit, which is great because I would hate to. I mean, it'd be nice to not have to notice anything. But my mom and I, we're sort of like wired the same, I guess. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but for my dad to see stuff and my dad to know stuff, because he's seen tons of stuff in that house, and he's like a big time just non-believer. So for him to see that stuff, there's my one part kill. I thought it was pretty impressive, and I've got so many other stories to tell too. I'm running out of time because there was a ghost coloring incident on my roof, which I have pictures of. That blow me away to this day because I can't imagine how the hell this happened. And so I've got those. I guess I'll have to save it for another commentary because this one's running over. Or ending. So anyways, guys, that is the video. I don't even know what I go to. 25 and 22 trying to knife only. Not too great, but whatever. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hope you guys didn't get all scared and stuff, but it's fun talking about this stuff, and I'll talk to you later.